You know, I like words, and the word phantasm is fun to say. Phantasm. This is the all-new Salomon Phantasm, one of Salomon's handful of ventures into plated road running. These shoes are fast, have a ton of potential, and come alive when I pick up the pace. So starting at the top, the Matrix enhanced upper makes for a precision fit without a lot of stretch, and the thin laces across the top of the midfoot are great to dial in the shoe's fit after a few adjustments. The thicker layer of Energy Surge midsole with a fingered glass fiber plate make for one hell of a responsive and race-ready ride. Now, after dozens of miles in the Phantasm, the shoes have really opened up and become a super fun road option for tempo runs, workouts, or race day. They may not be as approachable or well-known as other plated options out there, but are they standouts? We're gonna find out in today's review. Let's dive in.
Ginger Runner.
What is up, everybody? Ethan Newberry, the Ginger Runner, here for another Ginger Runner review. Today we're going to the road options, and it is from Salomon. It's the Phantasm. I don't like saying it like that. Deserves something more like Phantasm. Well, that just felt creepy. It's a fun, snappy little option from the brand, clearly known for trail running, but the fact that they're sort of diving more into road offerings is kind of fun, kind of unique, and of course, I have to throw them into review. Now, before I dive into the things I like and dislike about the Salomon Phantasm, of course, I have to point out that these shoes were provided for review by Salomon. I'm under no obligation to say anything positive or negative. I am not financially compensated in any way for anything that I say in this review. All opinions are my own. No one has to approve it. You're the first to see it. Let's dive in. Starting as always with the things I like. The snap. Really, the energy return of this shoe is fantastic. The Energy Surge midsole and that glass fiber plate through the midsole make for a really fun, dynamic combo. So if you're looking for a responsive ride or something that does have that snap and energy return, this is a perfect example of that. The shoe's very light, so when you get your foot in there, it just feels one with your foot and wants to propel you forward. It's a fun sensation, and probably the first road shoe from Salomon that I've tested that I really get that dynamic. Build. This is something that I can say pretty much for a lot of Salomon products. They are built quite well. They have a lot of experience combining materials to make durable products and products that really do stand up to all the elements. This is no exception. Looking primarily at the upper, made with Matrix material. We've tested this fabric in other shoes in the past, and here, like the whole upper just utilizes this stuff, and it's very, very tough. It is bomb-proof and lends itself to that precision fit. Now, we'll talk a bit more about that same fabric in the dislikes, but I have to commend it on being one of those materials that just lasts, almost to a detriment. Smooth. So the roll through in the shoe is fantastic. It's what they're calling the R-camber rocker geometry. You feel it underfoot because of that more responsive midsole, the Energy Surge. Your foot really wants to move forward, propel you forward, add that snap with the plate. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a race or tempo ready shoe designed to dynamically enhance your running, to propel you forward, make you fast. I can't claim that the shoe's maybe that much faster, but it feels like it. Really smooth roll through. That being said, it's not all chocolate dipped, soft serve, and vintage t-shirt nacho parties. There are a couple of things that I dislike about the Salomon Phantasm. The upper material. Yeah, I commended the Matrix material. It's built tough, and it does last a long time, but it is very unforgiving. So if you are a person who likes a little bit of give in your upper, a bit of adaptation, where any sort of foot width and size and toes and everything like that sort of work with the shoe's upper, Matrix material is just not great for that. It is fantastic at holding your foot in and down and making sure that everything is sort of locked in place because it's not going to want to move or stretch. But if you need some of that, this doesn't necessarily have it. And fit. The shoe is narrow, as you can tell. The platform, I refer to it as precision, but that can be both a good thing and a bad thing. In this case, it's a tough fit for those of you who might be looking for something a bit more comfortable or forgiving, especially around the ankle collar and the heel. That is where I had most of my issues with fitment. My ankle just kind of wants to move a little bit through that upper. The materials used as the liner are a little slippery, and when they get sweaty, they get even slipperier. So I didn't get a solid fit. And the laces are thin, and the Matrix just doesn't want to stretch to give you that tighter fit. So it just had its problems. Those two things were pretty much my only two dislikes. They're big dislikes. They're important dislikes, but that is pretty much it for my likes and dislikes about the Phantasm. Now let's get a bit more specific in what we call the breakdown, where we talk about the build quality, comfort, fit, price, and looks, starting with build quality. Yeah, I mentioned it. The materials used here are great. Salomon is very well known for durable shoes in most cases. This is one of those cases. The shoe will certainly last you for a long time. The energy surge holds up. The matrix, of course, isn't going anywhere. It does quite well. Comfort. If you want a dynamic ride, if you want a really responsive, speedy shoe, that is what this is designed for. I don't think of Salomon shoes, even when they have extra cushioning, as cushioned shoes. So if you're looking for that soft, comfortable ride, something like an Alpha Fly where it is super soft and dynamic, that is not this. It is comfortable in how it's designed and supposed to be, but this will definitely not work for everybody. Again, with fit, that is another problem I think a lot of people might have, is that the narrowness, the precision fit of it, the materials that they're using that aren't very forgiving or stretchy will lead to some to have fit issues. Price, the shoe is priced at $159. That puts it in a price range. You know, we're competing against the Endorphin Speed 2 or the new Endorphin Speed series. Puts it up against something like the Carbon X2. There are other shoes that I think feel like this shoe slightly underfoot, but might be better. And again, I'm going to lean towards the Endorphin Speed or even the New Balance Fuel Cell. A lot of those plated options are great. Similarly priced and get you a better ride experience overall. So price, you know, reasonable for a Salomon plated shoe, but still, you know, pricey comparatively. And finally, looks. You know, when I pulled these out of the box, I actually thought they were pretty cool. Monochromatic, just kind of this dark navy. I don't know if it looks black on camera, but it's super, super dark. But once I got them on my feet, I just felt weird. They felt a little like work shoes. Looking down, they just didn't feel very, I don't know, fun. So unfortunately, I don't necessarily dig the looks of this shoe. Bringing us to our conclusion. If you are looking for a fast and snappy shoe, this is what that is designed to be. If you don't mind having a shoe that fits tighter on your foot, if you are used to Salomon shoes and you're looking for a road option that is fast and snappy, this is great. Some of the other plated options from Salomon, also great. I'll probably have some reviews of those soon. The Phantasm is going to be alienating for many of you, and especially when there's other shoes on the market, they're just a bit better option. Ultimately bringing us to our final criteria, is the Salomon Phantasm a buy, try, or a why? I'm gonna say try, borderline why, only because of the competition that is on the market. If Salomon is a shoe brand that works for you, if you are a trail runner and you love the Salomon Sense Ride or the Sense series or any of the S-Lab series, and those are your go-to trail shoes, you're gonna feel right at home here on the road in the Phantasm. So that is where I would say try it. If you are looking for a plated shoe, there are other options out there, and at lower price points, same price points, that I would lean you towards more. So that is it for my review. Let me know in the comments here. Have you tried the Phantasm? Or is there any other shoes from Salomon, road shoes specifically, that you've tried that you are totally into? I'm super curious. If you want more information about this shoe, or if you do want to grab a pair for yourself, or really any running gear whatsoever, I do have links in the description that will take you over to Running Warehouse. They're affiliate links. They cost you nothing, but they do help the channel out. So please consider using those if you're looking to grab some nutrition or a pack or a pair of Phantasms. We would love if you did that. If you have any questions, of course, about these shoes or other shoes you want to see me review, you can drop those into the comments as well. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this review, make sure you like, favorite, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, social media links, all that good stuff. But finally, I just want to leave you with this. It's an invitation to join the GR crew. I say it at the end of every review and every video that I do. And the reason is because we have created this community of athletes from around the world who are fantastic human beings going through the same things you're going through, running some of the same races that you might be running. Maybe they're looking for pacers and stuff like that, but it's just this incredible group of people who are pushing themselves, and we would love to have you join us. So if you haven't already, consider it. Head on over to patreon.com/thegingerrunner. There's a whole bunch of tiers. You can join on any of them. They've got great perks on the back end. There's coupons and all sorts of fun benefits as well. That's it. That's my pitch. Or you can grab a t-shirt, long sleeve, sweatshirt, hoodie, whatever you want. Links below. Thanks all. Get out there, train hard, race harder, and party the hardest. I know I am. We'll see you guys next week for more fun. Bye-bye.